Yeah. Sean, what's up?
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
Okay. What is it, man?
Stigmatism in my soul.
Okay. You got it, man?
Do anything.
Anything?
Anything.
You sure?
Put your mind to it. Do anything.
But what if it's hard, though, man?
If it's hard, it's gonna be hard. If it's easy, it's gonna be easy. It's all about what you think.
Okay, I can dig that. I love you, Sean. Yo, what's up, man? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the whole world. Shout out to my man, Kevin, up there in Canada, man. I also want to give a shout out to my man, Sebastian. Also supports the platform. Let me give a couple shout outs for people that bought stuff off the website. Let me see, Sebastian. Shout out to Sebastian, man, in Drummondville, Quebec, man, Canada. Shout out to him. Bought the signature T-shirt, the black joint. Shout out to everybody over here on the live on my big page, man. Welcome to the Podcast with Soul. You're going to get more out of the experience. You can stay on this live if you want, but you'll get more out of the experience if you go down and you click on the link to the Podcast with Soul and you come over to the page where I'm actually doing the Podcast with Soul, man. Shout out to everybody. Al Ra in the building. I see you, man. Newark, New Jersey in the building. Alex Bailey, Manhattan in the house. I see you. Make money online with Alex, my man, Ant Summer Street, Passaic. I see you, the Merc crew. Share this link, y'all. Share this link. Shout out to everybody over here, man. Long Paper, Tall Gangster, Red Light On, TG Loco, Ed Clark over there in the UK. I got the coffee. Let me get a sip of coffee, y'all. Shout out to the coffee, man. All right, man. First of all, I just want to set the tone, man, and let everybody know, man, I appreciate everybody, man. I love all of y'all that support me, support my platform, that watch my videos, that subscribe to my channels, that subscribe to my Patreon. Please subscribe to the Patreon. Support the platform. I do a lot of good writings over there, motivational writings and videos. But the writings that I write seem to be having a little more impact, man, because I'm really writing from my soul. Y'all know everything I do is from the soul, baby. Go on my website, gunbypublishing.bigcartel.com, and get you a shirt. You can get this hat. I got the dope shirt on. Y'all see it? Y'all see it, man. Yeah. It don't stop. Just woke up from a nap, man. You know, I've been real tired. I've been training like twice a day and just going, uploading videos. And, you know, my body told me, nigga, you need to lay it down, man. You need to lay it down. So I got up this morning. I went and ran again. I ran 2 miles this morning, came back, drank some juice, made me a little Sean some grits, eggs, and bacon. We ate that. And then was getting ready to get up with him and go play some baseball with him. But my body said, nigga, shut it down. So I laid it down for about 30, 40 minutes, man, and I woke up refreshed, and I said, it's time that we do the podcast with Soul, man. We still on this joint. We still on self-confidence. This is part 6. The other parts are on my channel, the podcast with Soul. You could check them all out. I want to thank everybody, man. I'm over 1,000 subscribers. Now my next thing is to come up on 4,000 watch time hours so I can get my channel monetized. That's going to happen. We're not too much worried about that because all we got to do is just keep doing what we doing, man. My man Robert says, light up the weed and tune in, man. Frank Major, Luke Johnson, they all over here, man. London in the building. Feckin' ya. London in the building. The United Kingdom. Podcast with a whole lot of soul. Ed Clark. Listen, y'all need to come over, man. Stay logged in on this big page, but come in, log in on the actual podcast with Soul. You can hear the sound effects. You can get involved. I'm going to have the phone. We're going to expect some call-ins from my man Jihad, Funk Valley down in Chester, PA, and my man Devin Malik. They're going to be calling in later on. But listen, right off the top, man, you understand? Let's get right to it, man. Self-confidence is everything. Self-confidence is everything. Right? And if you ain't got none, right, you in trouble. If you ain't got none, you in trouble, right? But there's hope for you because you can get some. You can work on it, you can develop it, and you can get some. You can have no confidence and develop it and get you some. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It's a job for you. It changes your life. It changes the way you see life. It changes the way you see your life. It changes the way life sees you. It changes the way people see you. It changes the way you see people. It changes your whole world. The universe don't favor the weak. The universe don't favor the weak. Man, history has recorded and history is replete with instances where the universe don't favor the weak. The universe favors the strong. It favors the aggressive. I was reading, what book was I reading? Let me write this down because I got some other thoughts too. I was reading Machiavelli. It might have been The Prince of the Discourses. And it talked about how fortune, he talked about in there how fortune favors the young, right? Because the young, and when he meant fortune, he meant like the future and the fruits that you would get from life, the love you would get from life, the bells and whistles you get from life. I need everybody to hit them like buttons, man. Hit them like buttons, man, so they can send out more notifications, man. Hit that like button, man. And I need all 21 of y'all on the big page to come over to the little page, man. But this one day gonna be the big page. This day gonna be the little page. In Machiavelli, Niccolo Machiavelli, who was a courtier in what century was that? It was in Italy. And what this man did was he chronicled the lives and, hey, Sean, they calling you out. Excuse me, y'all. Sean, they calling you outside. What he did was he chronicled the life and times of these different Caesars, right? And these kings. You going outside? And he wrote about what methods they used to gain their power right? He examined what attitudes and measures they use to maintain their power. And then he examined methods, behaviors, and practices that were practiced that made them lose their power. And one of the things that he consistently leaned on was these men who were able to rise to the levels where they became kings, Caesars, was their audacity, their boldness, their aggressiveness, their self-confidence. I need y'all on this big page. There's 20 of y'all in here on the big page, and it's only 7 like buttons hit, man. I don't understand that, man. I don't even understand that. And Machiavelli went on to expound upon, right, that fortune, in the future and the way your life turned out. He said, fortune favors the young because they're more aggressive, they're more reckless, right? They're less timid in their lives, right? Because they feel like when you're in your youth, you feel like you have everything to gain, right? My man Eric in here from Chile, South America in the building, man. Hey, yo, Eric, come on over to the other page, man. Come on over to the big page, man. I'm gonna shout you out, Chile. The link is underneath this video. I'm pointing to y'all, man. Hit the link. The podcast episode. Come on over here. The youth. You see the youth doing these skateboarding tricks, doing these BMX tricks, doing these snowboarding tricks. During my era, during my time, hip hop, breakdancing, popping, that the elder generation thought we were out of our minds. And we look at these kids today and we look at, man, they out of their minds. But that is the youth. The youth are less careful with fortune. They're way more aggressive, right? And this largely depends upon a mindset, right? Because when you're in your youth, you think you're gonna live forever. You don't understand danger. You don't need no jacket on. Where you going with that jacket on? It ain't cold out. If it's too cold, then stay your ass in the house. Take that jacket off. What is you doing? Man, you see him trying to go out here with a jacket. Take that jacket off. And put on some sweats. If you that cold, put on some sweats. Or don't go outside at all. Put on no jacket. It's June, man. Your shirt's off in June. Mandatory shirt off in June, man. You can build your self-confidence. And if you have self-confidence already, you can build it higher. You can build it higher. Let me tell y'all a story, man. Y'all want me to tell you a story? Let me know if you want me to tell you a story. Big Sky in the building. Shout out to Big Sky. He loved the way I talk, man. Check out Big Sky. Listen, I want to tell all 28 of y'all, man, on my live on the Sean G page, man, I want to tell y'all I love y'all. I really do. And that's fine. You could stay here. You could watch it from there. Big homie over there, Benji's Food, I see you. But if y'all could please come over to the Podcast with Soul page, and that link is underneath this video. You can stay there if you want to. Maybe you can't come over. But if you could come over, leave from over there and come over here. Because the real love, I mean, it's love over here, but it's real love over here. I'm going to tell y'all a story, man, about I was in federal prison, FCI Morgantown, man. Morgantown, West Virginia. And there was a particular inmate in there, man, a dude who had a 30-year sentence. He had already been locked up. He had already been down, locked up probably about 20, I think he was down about 21 years when I got there, 22 years. He had already did like 2 decades in prison. And when you have a 30-year sentence in the federal system, you start off at the higher security level prisons. You start off at the USPs, the United States Penitentiaries, right, that are extremely violent. I don't think you can have less. I think you got to have at least 10 or 15 or maybe even 20 years on your sentence to even get there. A lot of the times you're going to run into people up there with life, double life, 80 years, 200 years, them kind of sentences, right? So the game playing at that level, there is none versus the spot where I was at. I was at a low, right? No game playing there either, but definitely when you dealing with them USPs, it's really, it could really get violent from what I was told. I've never been there. But my man was talking to me one day, and this guy, he mentored me in a lot of ways. I used to watch him from afar. He didn't know it, but I used to watch him because his masculinity, man, that he exhibited and the respect that he got from everybody on the compound was incredible, right? And he told me one day, he said, Sean, he said, you can lose your confidence and you can get it back. He said, man, you can lose your confidence and you can get it back. I'm not playing with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm not playing with y'all.
Sean, what's up?
And I knew he wasn't bullshitting, right? And he didn't have to tell me that, yo, Sean, I lost mine and I got it back while I've been in the BOP, in this federal system, because all I needed to know was that he told me he had been to USP Lewisburg, Lompoc, where else did mother USPs he had been, Terre Haute, all of them joints, them real joints. And I would have imagined that at some point throughout the 21 or 22 years he had been in there, there was points where he lost his confidence and got it back. And it was he breathed hope into me, man, when he told me that, man. He spoke life into me, man, when he told me that. Because when I got to Morgantown, man, Sean G was a broken man. When I got to Morgantown, man, I was a defeated man. When I got to Morgantown, I was a humiliated man. When I got to Morgantown, I had a fractured psyche. All I saw was doom and gloom in my life. I had lost $1 million, 1.2 to be exact. My real estate broker's license, 9 rental properties that brought me in $7,000 a month, my own principal residence, furniture, everything, furnace, fixtures, and equipment, FF&E, and most tragically, I had lost custody of my son. A nigga was fucked up. And here was this man. That's why I know, man, when I needed it, the people, I needed to be at Morgantown at the time I was so that I could meet the people I met because they was there. And that's where I beg that question when I always ask on my calisthenics channel, are we the author of our lives or our lives already written? And I'm a believer in free will. I'm a believer. I can run and jump out this window right now. I could jump clean out that window on my head if I choose to. That'd be my choice. But I think there are other situations in life where you are, there's a greater force, there's a moral force, there's a moral energy that places us in positions and meets and introduces us to people that can help us in these moments, man. And this is was one of the moments for the kid, man. And that helped me further, that helped further solidify my belief and my confidence in myself, man. And I'm telling y'all, and I need y'all to share this video. Share it with your son. Share it with your daughter. Share it with your mother. Share it with your aunt. Share it with your uncle. Share it with your sister. Share it with your coworker. Share it with your BFF. Share it with somebody, man, that you've seen life just done punched them in the mouth, man, and they laid out. They laid out on their back, man. And every time you call them and every time you talk to them, they lead out with this doom and gloom story, man. Their confidence has been shaken, man. Share this video with them, man. Y'all see it. You see it. You see it on the screen. Say bet on yourself. You see it. You see it. You see it. You see it?
Yeah. Show 'em what's up.
Stigmatism, man, what's up?
I got the corner store coffee cup with the corner store lid where you gotta fold the joint back and you press it down so it go right on the top. You sip that joint like this right here. Shout out to my cup of coffee. You see it. It says bet on yourself. You got everything to gain. Bet on yourself. So many people running around here in life scared to bet on themselves. Confidence in the basement, scared to bet on themselves. They got dreams, scared to bet on themselves. They got a vision, scared to bet on themselves. They have an imagination, scared to bet on themselves. They have an invention, scared to bet on themselves. They done wrote a book, scared to bet on themselves. They see a fly honey, scared to bet on themselves. Got an entrepreneurship idea, scared to put the 2-week notice in, scared to bet on themselves. Then you gonna get what you get and what you rightfully deserve. Nothing. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. This ain't that kind of channel, man. This ain't that kind of channel. You got to bet on yourself, man. Right? That's when you fall in love with you. When you bet on you. When you show you, nigga, I'm with you. We got it. Yeah, but Sean, them niggas over there say you can't do it. Man, who care what they say? I'm betting on me. Yeah, your family, your mother, your father, your sister, your brother, your uncle, your whole family said you can't do it. Man, I don't give a fuck what they say. I'm betting on me, man. Them niggas across the street over there, they say you can't do it. They read about you in the paper that you went to prison and all that, man. I don't care what they wrote about me, man. I'm betting on me, man. I got to be able to bet on me. Well, Sean, who you gonna bet on yourself against? You just gonna bet on yourself with somebody you know you could beat? You just gonna bet on yourself with another small entrepreneur like you? Man, I'm betting on myself against anybody, man. Anybody.
Yeah.
Anybody, Sean, man, anybody. I got it. I got it. Put your money up. Put your money up. I got me. I bet on me. Because at the end of the day, that's all I got. That's all I got. At the end of the day, all I got is me. Yeah, y'all like me. Y'all listen, if shit really broke funky for me, y'all ain't coming to help me. Y'all ain't coming to help me. Sean, don't let him fool you. Fool him, devil. Sean, don't let him fool you. Y'all like my videos. I entertain y'all. I enlighten y'all. Y'all like what I do. I'm the best at it. You understand? That's why you come. But I know at the end of the day, goddamn it, if the ship, if I hit an iceberg and the Titanic start going down, y'all gonna jump on your own lifeboat and y'all gonna get, I'm gonna be left by myself. And I got it, man. I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
Yeah. Sean, what's up?
You got to be willing to bet on yourself. When? How much longer? I don't want to keep hearing that shit, man. When you gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. Then I'm gonna come over. I'm gonna do. It's Akuma in the building, man. He was down in Miami at my church. I see you, man. George on here. I see all of y'all over here, man. The podcast was sold. I'm all I got. And you all you got. And you all you got. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself and lose. That's all right. You learn. Bet on yourself and win. That's even better. You learn. But more importantly, when you bet on yourself, man, you show yourself that you got your back, man. You show yourself you got your back. Nigga, I'm with you, Sean G. I got it. You got to bet on yourself. I started that goddamn window cleaning business in July 2016, man. It was 90-something degrees. I had never cleaned a window in my life. I was an accountant by trade. Bachelor's degree in accounting from Morris Brown College, historically black college in Atlanta, Georgia, 2.7 grade point average. Master's degree from NJIT, one of the top technical schools in the country, 3.28 GPA, 3.27 something. It was cum laude. Whatever it was honor roll. That's what I do. That's what I do. Whatever it was honor roll. That's what I do. Had made $1 million, had lost all his real estate, and here I am at 47 with a squeegee, a bucket, and a pole that I spent $92.80 for at Home Depot. Back in my town that I grew up in. that I had my tax practicing, that I had my real estate practicing, where niggas knew I was a millionaire, and I was on Main Ave in Passaic, and niggas used to ride by, blow the horn, make sure I see them. Bam, bam, bam. And you know what they used to say? They wouldn't say it to me because they was phony. They'd be like, yo, Short, what up, nigga? Pay you. And after they drive off, you know what they say? Get that stupid motherfucker, man. That nigga had all that money and lost it, man. That's what they used to say. That's what they used to say. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did. But it didn't matter because I was betting on me. Come on, nigga. I was betting on me. And I didn't know where the window cleaner was going to take. I did not know. And look where I'm at now, goddamn it. Look where a nigga at now. Dia Blaze is in the building, man. Baltimore, Maryland. Dia Blaze in the house. I bet on me. I bet on me. And in the process of me betting on me, I wrote these 2 books. Started a YouTube channel that when I first started this YouTube channel here, this big page, I didn't even have no camera. I didn't even know nothing about YouTube. I was 47. I went to another nigga to film the video with his camera. He uploaded it to my page. He set up my page. He uploaded it. And I kept going to him to shoot more videos, right? But he was taking too long editing my shit, man. I said, man, I can't be waiting all day for you, man. We don't do that, man. I got the bet on me, man. Went and bought my own camera. Look at that camera right there. That's what, right there. That camera right there. Spent $400 on that camera. Started shooting my own videos. Started the series, The Window Cleaner with Soul. And in the process, met Cool DJ Red Alert. LA Sunshine from the Treacherous 3. Mighty Mike C from the Fearless 4. Who introduced me to Chuck Chillout. Met Cool DJ Red Alert at Chuck Chillout's birthday party. And then had all of them on my channel and didn't pay nobody. I bet on myself. Check me out. Y'all got to check me out. Y'all got to check this out. I'm cleaning windows one night in West New York, New Jersey. Over there. Nah, it's over there. I'm up there cleaning windows one night at a time that I don't even normally, that was my route, but I normally did that route at a different point. Check me out, man. I need y'all to check me out. I'm cleaning the windows. It's about 9, 10 o'clock at night. It's dark. I'm in a Taco Bell. By this time, my $3 window from Rocky's Jewelry in Passaic, I done blew it up. I got 7 Taco Bells. I got 5 Domino's pizzas. I got a Burger King. I got a couple diners. I got a couple restaurants. I got some doctor's offices. I'm killing it. I ain't taking no welfare. Man, nigga, I'll never take nothing from the United States government, some food stamps, welfare, Section 8. Man, get your ass out of here with that shit, man. I ain't never doing that. I'm a man first, man. I got it. I take care of me and Lil Sean. I don't need nothing from y'all. I don't need nothing from the government, man.
Yeah.
I got goddamn slave genetics, man. I need nothing from them. I'm cleaning windows. It's about 9:30 at night. I'm cleaning the window. And right in front of me comes in the door Tretch from Naughty by Nature. True story. True story. Tretch from Naughty by Nature walks in front of me while I'm cleaning the window. I got my window cleaning suit on, my belt, my squeegee, and I looked, I said, oh shit, that's Tretch from Naughty by Nature. That nigga had on a long trench coat. You know what I did? You know what I did? I know you know, but you don't know yet because I ain't told you yet. But if you listen, I'm going to tell you. You know what I did? Man, I stepped to him, man. I bet on myself, man. I said, yo. I said, Tretch, what's up, man? Yo. Nigga turned around and said, yo, what's up, Park? I said, yo, what's up, man? What's going on? You know? So he was talking to the honeys behind the counter. They didn't even know who he was. They was these young 20-year-olds, 19-year-olds. They had no idea who he was. And I said, don't y'all know who that is? They didn't know. And my heart was beating, right? Because I knew what I was finna ask him. What I was finna ask him. You don't know what I was finna ask him because I ain't told you yet. But if you listen, I'm going to tell you. I said, yo, Tretch, I got a YouTube channel. I think I might have had, man, 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers. I said, Tretch, I got a YouTube channel, man. Let me get an interview. He said, bet. I'm not playing with y'all. He said, take my number. Word is born. I pulled out my phone. I said, what's the number? He told me the number. I dialed it right on the spot, nigga. You ain't finna fool me. You ain't finna fool me. We finna make sure this shit here work.
Yeah.
We finna make sure this number work. I called him, his phone rang. He said, yo, this was a Friday night. He said, call me tomorrow. I went home and shit. I said, yo. I went to sleep. I got up the next morning. I called him like 10 o'clock in the morning because he said we was going to do the interview at 12 noon. I called him 10 o'clock. He didn't pick up. He didn't pick up. But you know what I did? I know you know. I bet on myself. I bet on myself. I sent him a text. He texted me back. He said, meet me 12 o'clock at this diner at this address. Guess what time I got down there? Goddamn 11:30. Play with me, man. Don't play with me, man.
Yeah.
Don't play with me, man. I got down there 11:30. Text him. He didn't text me back. I said, man, this nigga finna stand me up. I called him. He didn't call me back. At about 10 minutes to 12, I went in the restaurant and sat down and got a cup of coffee. He texted me about 11:55. He said, I'm outside. I came outside. Nigga was in a black Cadillac Escalade truck. He said, where you want to shoot it at? I said, man, we can shoot it in the diner. He said, let's go over here by the waterfront. He parked his car. Me and him walked over to the waterfront and we shot the video. I put the video up. The video did over 100,000 views, man. Don't play with me, man. I'm not playing with y'all, man.
Yeah. Show 'em what's up.
Stigmatism, man, what's up?
I bet on me. And what that video did, it brought people to my page that began to look at the interview I did with Mark the 45 King, with Lakim Shabazz, LA Sunshine, the window cleaner was sold, the calisthenics, and those people began to see my other content. And then they began to share that content. Some of them subscribed. But what it really did was it validated, excuse me, you burp too. You burp on camera, you burp, excuse me. What it really did was it validated my page, right? And what it did for me. Do you know what it did for me, man, after we got done and he jumped in his truck, he pieced out and I drove home and I knew on that camera right there, I had about a 23-minute interview with Tretch from Naughty By. Do you know what that did for my confidence in terms of my interviewing skills going forward? It did wonders, man. You know why? Because I bet on me, nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta bet on yourself. You gotta bet on yourself. You gotta bet on yourself. You gotta have the confidence in yourself to bet on yourself, man, and say, fuck it, man, I'm betting on me, nigga.
Yeah. Show 'em what's up.
And see, at this point, where I'm at now, right? You know my goddamn confidence sky high. You know my shit high. My shit way up here. My shit ain't low. Confidence ain't low. Nah. And if it rub you the wrong way, make you uncomfortable, man, too bad for you, man. I ain't bringing it down. You bring yours up. I'm not bringing mine down. You bring your shit up. It just, you know, it took my channel to another level, man. You know, the same thing with this conference I did in Miami. The same thing I did with this conference in Miami, man. The entrepreneurship conference. I was able to bring together all of these speakers. I put on this conference. It cost me about $30,000, $25,000, $30,000 of my own money. I did a conference. I didn't even do it in Jersey. I did it in another state. And it was a success. I could have had more attendees. I launched it in the middle of a pandemic. Right? And then the bad press that I got 2 weeks before the event with the kids down there on spring break and they putting in a curfew on Miami Beach, that hurt my ticket sales. And one of the other speakers didn't really promote it like I needed him to. But I bet on me. Yeah. I was nervous. Yeah. I lost weight. Yes. I lost sleep. Yes. I lost money. But when I drove home, me and Lil Sean drove back from Miami, I felt like a goddamn champion, man. And all them dudes who spoke, all those speakers who spoke, and some of them have big, big platforms. I got their phone numbers right here in this phone. And when I call them, you know what they do when I call or text them? You know what they do? They goddamn answer the phone. Yeah, that's what they do.
Yeah.
That's what they do. And I tell y'all all the time, it's about establishing relationships. And the relationship don't got to always be based on money. It's about establishing relationships. Yeah, I know my man Good Money right there. Because you don't know who that nigga is on Wednesday. 3 weeks from now on a Friday, he may be on Good Morning America and may give you a shout out. You don't never judge nobody for where they at right now because you don't know what the future will bring, what the difference a day makes. So you got to always treat people right, man. Always treat people fair. Yo, this is the podcast with Soul. Sean G in the house.
Yeah.
I look good as a motherfucker too on this camera too, don't I? Yeah, I know I do. I know I do. I know I do.
Yeah. Show 'em what's up.
Stigmatism, man, what's up? Do anything.
All right, man. Sean G. open up the phone line. I got my man, Devin. Let's put the phone number up. If Devin's still here, he gonna call in. And Jihad, you call in. Jihad and Devin, this is what we expecting to call in today, man. This is the podcast with Soul. This is part 6 of the series I'm doing on self-confidence. This particular video, this episode is entitled Bet on Yourself. Shout out to everybody in this page, my big page. It's 35 of y'all. Thank y'all for the 42 likes. I'm opening up the phone line for some callers to call in. You're not going to be able to hear it on this live, but if you come over to the one on the podcast with Soul, you'll be able to hear the interaction, man. So we're going to wait and see if they come in. Yo, Ant, you can call in. MV, you want to call in? Money bags. Phone line open, man. Make sure y'all go on my website, man. Gunby Publishing. That big cartel. Look at, man, nigga got that. Hey, look, man. You see it? You see that shirt? You see that shirt? You see that shirt? Go on my website, buy my books, buy my shirts, support the platform. Thank you in advance. Appreciate y'all. My Patreon channel is there. If you want to support on PayPal, PayPal is there. Cash App is there. You ain't got to. But if you do, it's there for you if you want to. Self-confidence, man. It makes the difference, man. In your marriage, in your relationship with your honey, on your job, every way imaginable, man. Every way imaginable. Cristobal, what's up, man? Stizzy in the building, my homeboy Stizzy over here. I got to give a shout out to my people, Chavez, Dia Blaze. All right, Phil McGroin, Dave is in here now, Benji's Food, Big Homie. All right, man. So yeah, man, I hope y'all getting something from these videos I'm doing. I want to thank y'all, man. Please subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already subscribed, thank you, in advance for that. Share this link with somebody who's going through a rough moment right now. Got fired from a job, the business, they lost the business or something, whatever's going on with them, man. And tell them that Sean G told them, man, that you can lose your confidence and you can get it back, man. So yeah, man, we're gonna give it another couple minutes, man. We're gonna keep doing our thing, man. Subscribe to the Patreon channel too, man. I'm doing some real good stuff over there, man. Life is what you make it. Life is what you make it, man. You make your world what you want it to be. You make your world what you want it to be. Turn off the television. Turn off the television. Turn off the news. Turn off the news, man. And instead of receiving information, right, which is a feminine trait, right? Be more masculine and give out information, right? You want to be more objective and proactive instead of subjective, right? And reactive, which is the feminine trait, right? Turn off the TV, man. And what they're telling us we could do and what we can't do and all. Stop doing that, man. And focus on what it is you trying to do. And make some things happen, man. Yeah. Yeah. Dopest podcast, man. Dopest podcast. The podcast with Soul. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Y'all see my house, man? Look at my house, man. I got all my stuff in here. I'm betting on me on this podcast. I ain't even got no studio. This is my studio. This living room is my studio. This is my living room. There go the TV where I watch the Mets. My fish tank. Look at my fish tank. Where your fish tank at? You ain't got no fish tank like that. You ain't got no fish tank like that. My fish tank better than your fish tank. You know, Sean sleep in his room, I sleep in my room. We starting it from right here. We starting it from right here. You know, and it's June 2021. Let's see where we at June 2022. We're probably gonna be in a better spot than this, y'all. Germany in the building, man. Sturba Health for 41. Come on over to this side. Khaled, I see you, man. Jordan Sanchez, I see you, man. He in here. Listen, y'all gotta make sure you hit the like button over here on my big page. Hit the like button, man. Go out, hit the like button. I need y'all to hit the like button. It's 35 of y'all here, but I got 45 likes. Shout out to y'all, man. All right, man, I guess my people ain't gonna call in, man. I had caught up with them on the Instagram Live. Put it on the line. Put it on the line. You're not gonna get to your vision. You're not gonna get to that life that you want, where you flying private. You know, you have ample financial resources to take care of your responsibilities. You know, a life of choices and options, because that's what financial resources does for you. It gives you choices and options. It doesn't give you a better life. It gives you choices and options. But you got to bet on yourself. You got to bet on yourself. Stop running your mouth and run your business. Stop all that talk. Stop being scared. Stop being weak. Stop being weak. Stop listening to people telling you what you can and cannot do. Stop focusing on your past failures. Stop focusing on your traumatic childhood. Stop focusing on things that happened to you in your childhood that wasn't your fault. That wasn't your fault. Man, that shit that happened to you in your childhood, what them people did to you, all that wasn't your fault. You was only a kid, man. That wasn't your fault. That wasn't your fault. That wasn't your fault. That wasn't your fault. Stop replaying and continuing to give credence to and continuing to give strength to, and stop continuing to give power to all of the negative messages that people told you when you was a child, when you were impressionable, because that wasn't your fault. That wasn't your fault. That's not your fault. Stop remembering what the teachers told you. Stop remembering what the kids in your neighborhood said about you. Things that did damage to your self-esteem, things that did blows to your self-image, things that rocked your self-confidence, things that made you turn against you, things that made you hate you. Stop listening to that. That wasn't your fault. That's not your fault. But what is your fault is, now that you're an adult and you know better and you have the ability to use your judgment, choices, and decisions, and you have a chance to rewire your thinking and how you think about you and how you see you and how you perceive in you. If you don't take the initiative to do that and change the way you see you, then that shit is your fault. Then it is your fault if you continue to believe. Imagine me continuing to believe the shit they told me in the 70s and in the 80s when I was a child and was looking for some guidance. And I was seeking guidance from people that didn't have none, right? And some things were said to me, and I was treated certain ways that damaged my self-esteem. Imagine if still to this day, I still think that way and believe what they told me. The travesty is not what they told you. The travesty is when you continue to believe it after you've looked back at these people and say, look at this. And see the thing is that you be like, damn, that dumb motherfucker. Look at how his life turned out, and look at how my life turned out. Yo, she used to say this and that, they used to say this and that. But look at what they doing and look at what I'm doing. You've far exceeded whatever they doing, but at one point they were older than you, and you, as you should, as the majority of the people do, look up to older people. You believe what they told you. But a lot of that wasn't your fault. You didn't know no better, but now you do. So now if you know better and you don't do better, then you the fool. Sean G in the house. Sean G in the house, man. I guess my people not calling in, so we not gonna wait no more, man. I want to tell everybody on the live on my big page. Hold up, let me chew some bubble gum because I just drank that coffee. My breath might stink. I got the fly bazooka. Look at the bazooka. Look at that bazooka. Got a lot of sugar in it, man. Got a lot of sugar in it, man. I love sugar. So I want to tell all y'all over here that I love y'all. I want to tell y'all over here I love y'all too. And we finna get up out of here. And I'm gonna check y'all out at another time, man. Peace out.